Hello beauties, I'm Gigi and this is Gigi's Flavor of Life, and here I share my unique style to help you discover yours. Welcome into the closet to all the new beauties, and of course, hey girl, hey, to all of my returning beauties. Thank you all so much for stopping by the closet this week. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload here with us in the closet. Now, let's get into what is on the rack this week. Okay, beauties. Now, just in case you guys forgot or you're new here, let's get into the reasons why we do our weekly rack. Y'all know I got my notebook because y'all know how my memory is set up, right? It's janky. And also I don't want to leave something out. So one of the reasons, it's just a few of reasons why we want to partake in putting a weekly rack of clothing together. Number one, you always look pulled together. Without any thought, you have a full set, a full week's worth of clothes, outfits already set to go. Grab something, out the door. Number one. Number two, it builds your confidence. You will start to see how people engage with you when you are well put together every single day. Not just how people engage with you, but also how you feel about yourself. If you're not already confident, trust me, it will build confidence. And if you are confident already, you will become more confident and feeling really, really good about yourself. I do take notice of when I'm out and about and I'm dressed a certain way or just looking really, really put together or slightly put together, how people react to me versus if I just look thrown together. So it definitely builds your confidence in stepping into any space that you may have to be in. Reason number three, you work your fashion muscle. Y'all know what I always say about this. Our style is constantly evolving. Some of us don't know what our style is. Some of us are figuring out what our style is. Some of us are wanting to evolve our style into whatever it's going to be. And this is a way for us to try out new things, see what we like, see what we don't like. Y'all know my phone is always pinging. Jesus, let me put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay, I am back. Where are we? It is very convenient. It's convenient for us. Just do all the work in the front, on the front end. So on the back end, we don't have to do anything. Convenience, right? Grab and go, you know, if we need to, or I mean, if we need to take our time, listen, putting our clothes on this rack might give us that extra 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to sit down, watch a TV show, watch a YouTube video, you know, relax and, you know, moisturize our feet and sit for 2 seconds and rub them together. Whatever it may be, it gives you an extra couple of little minutes, because what you won't be doing is scrambling around in your closet trying to figure out what you're going to wear, right? Okay. And also for me, which is a very important one, it helps you find the holes in your closet. If you guys were here for last week's video, I was, you know, fiddling around with some outfits, and I figured, was it last week's video or was it my Jorts video? I think it was my Jorts video. In any case, you getting your clothes together and putting them on this rack ahead of time, it helps you figure out the items in your closet that you actually need, that you have a need for. Like I said, I think it was the Jorts video. If you didn't watch that, I'm going to link it above and I'm going to link it in the description box. Make sure you check it out. I realized that I didn't have gray leg warmers and that I wanted a pair of gray leg warmers. And also in doing these videos as well, I realized that I would like to have a pair of over the knee boots, but I would like for them to be flat over the knee boots. So there's 2 holes in my closet that I have found by doing this particular thing, putting my clothes on the rack, setting outfits up ahead of time. So let's get into the very first thing. Okay, beauties. Now, the first thing that I wanted to make sure that I was wearing this week is my flight suit. I have this gorgeous flight suit that I picked up, probably maybe like 3 years ago at this point. And I'll pop a picture up of probably me styling it. And I found this at a thrift market that I went to with my cousin. Hey, Lainey girl, if you're watching. And I styled this up once already this fall, winter, and I want to make sure that I continue to style it up at least 2 or 3 other times, at the very least. So what I plan on wearing with it is a new end piece, which you guys are going to love. If you are loving that tapered Kate sweater, well, I was looking around on the internet because I know that I need cardigans. I am a sweater girly. I'm always cold. If you have been around here in the closet, then you know I'm a cold girly. So I was in need for some cardigans, and I was looking for, I love that Kate sweater, but the Kate sweater girl, at this point, I think she's like $2,000, or if she's not $2,000, she's very close to it. So I wanted to add something similar. Now I do have another similar tan sweater that is sort of tapered, but the sleeves are a little bit bigger. But I found this beauty over at the Nordstrom's. Yes, and the brand is called Modern Citizen. And of course, I'll have everything that is available. Some of the stuff that I'm going to show you today is very old. I've had it forever, but she is new in, and she's gorgeous, and she fits amazing. She is 50% wool. She's a wool, I think she's a wool and silk mix. Don't quote me, but in any case, I'll have her link down below. So I want to style the flight suit with this cardigan, and of course, beauties, I should be popping up pictures. And I want to style it with, if it's cold, because it has been cold this week, I plan on layering it with a turtleneck. Yes. And then the other item of this outfit that I have been dying to wear, that I did not wear at all last year, I think I wore them the year before, are my Anuki boots. Let me show y'all. If you're not familiar with the brand Anuki, that's what it looks like. And I believe I picked these up, I don't know, y'all, I picked these up probably, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago at this point. But in any case, this is what they look like. They're called Anuki boots. Aren't they good? Like, look. Of course, if I find these somewhere on the internet, so I'll link them below, or I'll link something similar. So I haven't worn these. I haven't worn these at all. I didn't wear them last year. I want to say I wore them the year before, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm definitely needing to style these up because they're just too good, right? So gotta style the flight suit. So these 2 items are the 2 items that I'm like, I need to wear more. Cardigan new in, you know we're gonna give her a go round. And the gray turtleneck. So that, beauties, is look number 1. Let's get into look number 2. Okay, now beauties, for our second look, because it is December and it is Christmassy and Christmas time, so I wanted to do a little green and red mash up. Now, I'm not really a fan of like your typical green and red type situations. Like, I love the green and red colors, but that whole, you know, Christmassy red and Christmassy green, not a big fan. Separate, yes. Together, no. So I'm loving the olive greens. So I plan on putting on this beautiful olive green skirt that I picked up from Walmart from Scoop, the brand Scoop. I've told you beauties about. She's a beautiful fishtail skirt. I've told you beauties about this brand I don't know how many times. If you are shopping at Walmart, y'all need to make sure y'all check out the Scoop brand. Gorgeous pieces, very good quality. So I've had her for a while. I think I wore her once or twice last year, and I'm going to pair her with this thrifted sweater, which I love the color chartreuse, and I feel like these 2 colors are going to look absolutely gorgeous together. And she is sort of a cropped cow neck sweater with very large very, very large bell sleeves. And I plan on pairing this with my Stephen Madden red fold over boots. So of course we're going to pair it with our, we'll see how she looks with our horse olive green bag. Cause I mean, if you're gonna go green, we're gonna go all the way, and our pop will be our red boot. Let me get the red boot so you can see the red boot. Hold on, beauties. Here are our red fold over boots. You guys have seen these before. I believe I styled these in I styled the black ones in my Jorts video, but I think I styled these in one of our weekly rack videos. So we'll be styling up this whole ensemble, and I think the green and the red is gonna look gorgeous together. So that, beauties, is look number 2. Let's get into look number 3. Okay, beauties, now for our third look, one of the things that I have been wanting to wear that I believe, I don't know if I pulled this out last winter or not. Maybe I did. I did pull it out last winter, but it just, in my opinion, it wasn't enough, is my H&M 100% wool sweater dress. Now, this sweater dress, she's a little itchy because she's 100% wool. She's 100% merino wool, but I love this dress. I think she's from the H&M Studio collection, and she's a maxi dress. She's also a turtleneck dress, and she has all these really cool buttons on it, and it goes all the way up the neck. So sometimes I forget I have this dress when the winter time rolls around. She's about 3 years old, I believe. And so I definitely want to style her up. I always want to make sure I wear this dress. I think I wore it last winter. Like I said, I think I may have worn it maybe like 1 or 2 times last winter, but I always want to make sure I pull this dress out, even though she is a little itchy. So I plan on styling her up with my long denim duster that, child, I can't remember the last time I wore this duster. I picked up this duster in a collaboration that I did with the brand Style Wig. I will pop up some footage of the outfit that I, wore this with. And I picked it up in a size that was a size bigger than I would normally wear if I was only going to wear it as a dress, because in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, I'm going to wear this like it's a coat as well. Because she can be a coat and she can be a dress, either or. But I plan on styling her with the blue dress. I'm not sure of the shoe yet though, guys. I don't know. Maybe I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our cowboy boots, because we have not done this. We have not worn these yet. I picked these up off of Poshmark. These are a replacement for a boot, same identical boot, by the old Gringo that I lost in a flood, and I was able to score these on Poshmark, and I'm so happy. So I think maybe I'll put them on with these. This might be the option because I haven't worn these yet. So we'll see. We'll see. So that, beauties, is look. Are we on 3 or 4? How come I'm always losing track? I believe this is look 3, right? Look 3. Okay, so we got 2 more looks to go. So let's get into the 4th look. Okay, beauties, and now for our next look. I am so excited to wear this skirt now. I know that it is cold outside. I'm just going to put some tights up underneath it because I have not worn this skirt since I think the fall of last year. I don't think I wore this skirt in the warmer months, or I haven't worn this skirt. Where is the skirt, y'all? Here's on the same hanger. So I plan on wearing my maxi satin skirt. Now I know it's cold outside, y'all, but I am going to throw on my long johns. Which way does it go? This way. I'm going to throw on my long johns and I am going to wear this skirt. Now this skirt came from this skirt came from Target, y'all, but it came from Target a while ago, and she's just a simple long maxi skirt because I have to put an all black look on this rack. And the reason why I am choosing this particular skirt, of course, because I haven't worn it and I really want to wear this skirt, but I am also ready to pull out this amazing piece from Zara. She's an hourglass blazer. So I will be pairing her with the satin maxi skirt. So good. And then I'm going to put on a simple black turtleneck by Commando. And if you don't know anything about the brand Commando, they make the most amazing turtlenecks. Now, she doesn't look like much. She doesn't look like much here, but when I tell you this little turtleneck is so warm, and it seems like it's very thin because the material is very thin. She feels almost like a pair of tights. I don't know what kind of technology this is, but it's amazing. It has thumb holes for your thumb right here. And it's almost like a tight, but when I tell you this is so warm, these are so warm. I have the one that is not a bodysuit. This also comes in a bodysuit version. I'm not a big fan of a bodysuit. I feel like they're so uncomfortable. I just cannot get used to them. So I'm going to pair this Commando turtleneck. So warm. If you are looking for something that is very well made, something that is going to keep you warm, and you don't particularly like turtlenecks, or if you don't like the type of turtleneck that, see how my dress is like sort of ruching here? These turtlenecks don't really do that. They stay in place, and even though this is not a bodysuit, it really does stay in place. And when I tell you this keeps you warm, oh my God. So we're going to be pairing our satin skirt with the Commando turtleneck with our Zara Hourglass bodysuit, and I think I'm going to do the brown boots with that as well, guys, simply because I think I'm going to go for like a dark brown and black sort of vibe with this. And I might even, I got some belts over here, you guys can't see them, but I might even belt the waist of the jacket, so it will probably look a little something like this. Can you guys get, I just want you to get the, of course I'm going to put it in the cutout, so we'll see how it all comes together in the cutout with the cowboy boot. Let me put the cowboy boot up here. Hold on. With the cowboy boot. Y'all get the vision? Y'all getting my vision? Yeah. Okay. So that is, I'm really excited about this one too, because I'm really excited to pull this blazer out, because this blazer is pretty heavy. It's a really, really good quality piece that I got from Zara. And so you definitely need like the colder months to wear this, because there's no wearing this otherwise. It's not one of those blazers where you can wear her maybe a little bit when it's warm. No, you're going to sweat to death in that. So I'm very excited for the blazer as well as the skirt. So, and that's another thing that I tell you beauties, you know, when you're putting this rack together, if you're putting something on the rack and you're like, oh, I just should probably just wear this just because I haven't worn it and I bought it, and girl, get rid of whatever that thing is that you feel that way about. Get rid of it, because if you don't have this much excitement about something that you are going to be wearing for the week, child, it's not worth it. You don't like it. Okay, maybe you wasted your money, but child, put it on Poshmark. Donate it to your niece. Give it to the rescue mission. If it's not bringing you any more joy, we don't want any maybes. We don't want any O's. I guess it's going to look good. We don't want any of that. Life is too short to be wearing mediocre clothes that don't bring you joy. Okay? So let's move along. Now, beauties, Are we on our last and final look already? My. Well, our last and final look, or if you know me, you know I love a rhinestone, and I am dying to get which girl I forgot. Girl, I forgot I had these. How you forget you got rhinestone jeans? Go figure. In any case, I remembered that I had these rhinestone jeans, and I'm gonna tell you why I remember. Remember a couple of not to get off topic, but remember a couple of weeks back I told y'all I got some really good, or did I tell y'all? Well, if I didn't tell y'all, I got some really cute pieces from the thrift store, and one of the pieces is a coat, and I plan on putting some rhinestones or some type of an embellishment all over the coat. So I was on Amazon and I was like, I gotta find some rhinestones, and then I was like, wait a minute, my rhinestone jeans, they're going on a rack this week. So they only have rhinestones on the front. They don't have rhinestones on the back. And I believe I got these from Target as well some time ago. And they have just been in the closet sitting. And I think I wore these one time last winter. And that is completely absurd. They were at the bottom of the jean pile. And that is why I completely forgot all about them. Thank God for this thrifted coat, because we're wearing these this week. And what I plan on pairing it with is, now I got two shirts out here. We got this one, which is also, both of these are thrifted from 2nd Avenue Thrift. Told y'all about 2nd Avenue Thrift. Make sure y'all stop by your local 2nd Avenue Thrift. If you have it in your area, you're gonna love the store. Thank me later. So I picked up these two shirts from 2nd Avenue Thrift a while back. This one has beautiful blue flowers, both from the men's section. This one is just a simple pinstripe, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to wear, if either or. Maybe not. But then I plan on pairing it with this blazer, which I do plan on belting this blazer. I don't know how it's going to turn out, because again, I have to try it on and, and fiddle with it a little bit to see how I actually want it to be. But in my brain, I am wanting to sort of put the collar up. Well, let me just put it on for y'all so y'all can get an idea. I am wanting to, hold on, let me sit these down. I'm wanting to put the collar up and then sort of wrap the jacket around and belt it. Now this jacket is, now you see how the collar is up? So I'm wanting, instead of wearing it with the lapel down like this, I'm wanting to wear it with the lapel up like this and tuck one side and then tuck the other side and have like this sort of a vibe, and then belt it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. And we may not wear it like this, but we're going to see how it all turns out. I'm looking in the mirror over here, guys. So we're going to see how it all turns out in the cutout. So you'll either see it belted up like this, which I am loving. And that's another thing, guys. Don't be afraid to manipulate your clothes. Like, you don't have to wear them exactly how you bought them from the store. Like, I don't have to wear this blazer with the collar down if I don't want to. So don't be afraid to manipulate your clothes and try new things and turn your clothes into whatever you want them to be and whatever you want them to look like, So I'm thinking of going with something similar like this, and I may have to even pin this as well as belt it down here, or maybe a brooch here and belt it here. We'll see how we make out in the cutout. So we got the jeans, we got the blazer, possibly one of these shirts, maybe, I'm not altogether sure. And I'm thinking, I don't know which one. One of them possibly, maybe even, I'm thinking no shirt, but maybe a shirt up underneath. And wrapped up, maybe that would be a vibe with the collar up. We'll see. And then I was thinking possibly the tie as well. I love this tie. Look at the contrast of the tie on the jacket. So we'll see how it all turns out in the cutouts, beauties. Those are my 5 outfits that I have on the rack this week, which I am extremely excited to wear. What is on your rack this week, beauties? Let me know down in the comments. How are you all faring with this whole exercise of starting a rack for your weekly clothes? Like, is it helpful to you? Is it making your life easier? Are you struggling? Are there any things that you need to do or that you would like me to do to make this easier for you? If you're struggling, let me know down in the comments, okay, beauties? Okay, beauties, that is it. That is all. That is our 5 outfits for our weekly rack this week. Let me know if this is helping you guys prepare a weekly rack. Is it easier for you? Is it making your week more convenient? Do you have a little bit of extra time since you started putting your rack together? Or if you're having a little bit of struggles with trying to figure out your rack, let me know down in the comments if there's anything that I can help you with, or is there something that you would like to see me style more on the rack? Let me know down in the comments. Of course, beauties, like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because girl, it helps YouTube know that you love it around here in the closet. And y'all already know I gotta go, because I am always hungry and looking for a snack, and I'm about to go make me a girl dinner of some french fries and a salad. And I will see you beauties next week. Mwah. Bye.